Hey, welcome to Mama Mosey Tarot and Household Questions, where once a day I ask a question that is relative to the astrological house for the month that we are in. And this month is the ninth house, which is the house of expansion. So the question that I'm looking at for my collective is, how do you stay grounded while expanding your knowledge at the same time? And on the bottom of the decks so far within Lenormand Tarot, there's the Scythe, which is a removal of something, and then the Fish, which is positive. This is a sign of self-work. So what I'm getting from these is that you definitely need to collaborate with people. Yeah, and the Rider underneath that, there's somebody you need to collaborate with to get this started. And that could, because we have the Rider underneath that, and this is just what I just started. I just picked up that Scythe, and then I just picked up the Fish under that. I didn't see that Rider until now. Which is representative of a male figure moving towards you. And then we have the Emperor on the bottom of the Alleyway Tarot. And this Emperor is more a sign of somebody who inherits something by right. They don't necessarily earn it, but they have it and they do take care of it. They tend it well. So I think this is a sign that somebody is going to come and help you gain. You have two Emperors in a row. You just have another Emperor under this. So this is a good Emperor. This is definitely good Emperors, both of them. They are representative of somebody who is in control, has power, and is very gracious and kind, while also has an iron fist, kind of, very balanced individual. This person is going to help you, I think, learn you, but the point here is collaboration. And we have the happy squirrel on the bottom of the Alley Man's Tarot, and this is indicative of how little actions, if you aren't aware of them, if you're not aware of the repercussions that they can have, how they can start little fires all over the place that somebody else has to put out, not necessarily you. So I think it's be intent with your learning. Ask for help if you need it, for sure. There might even be somebody on the way to help you specifically with that. But let's see, Bag of Blades, but in reverse. I'm not sure if this deck reads reverse yet, but Bag of Blades is, you have to decide if something is worth it, because there is a little bit of difficulty here reaching past these blades to get to the gem that's right there. It is a choice that you have to make if that gem is worth it, if that gem is worth all of the cuts, if you can even handle any of the cuts. So I think, because the pursuit of knowledge is always necessary. You have to expand yourself. So it's not, is the expansion worth it to you? It's that I think it's saying that you're at a certain level, like you've hit a plateau almost, and things are going to be a little bit more difficult for you to get through. So it's going to be hard work, I think. Oh, and today I am using the Oracle of Play and Secrets mixed together. Bag of Blades is Oracle of Secrets. Revelry. So this is called a party. I think you really do need to just connect with somebody. There is somebody, for some of you, this is somebody you know that is holding the key to the knowledge, and you need to connect with them and get past that initial awkwardness. And then this is telling you, once you do that, once you can kind of get them to loosen up a little bit, you will gain that knowledge. But it might be a little difficult getting to know them, getting past any barriers that they've set. If the Lore Keeper comes out, that's just somebody that's decided what the truth is, and they have to deem you worthy. You have to get to know them as a person, and it's a whole thing. But I haven't seen it yet, so let's see what else we get. The Stew Pot and Respite. So, I've forgotten what the Stew Pot is. I'm going to have to look that up. But I know Respite is stopping the battles. So, Revelry and Respite with the Stew Pot. I'm going to look up the Stew Pot here in a second, because that might affect the facet of this card. Hold on. These are two cards of taking a break. Stew Pot is a call to take a point of respite somewhere, like when you stop in an inn and you have a stew in fantasy tales and stuff like that. But it's taking a break, taking a short rest, taking a rest, whatever. And then you have Respite, which is literally laying down your arms and taking a break. So maybe in this search for knowledge, you don't need to come at it so much as because now you have 3 cards of Rest and Revelry here. Revelry. But then a warning against spontaneous action. So I think looking at this, okay, that was 2. And you have a card of healing and then sovereignty. I haven't seen Sovereignty before, so I'm gonna have to look that up. But the bee is a card of healing and connecting with other people, and not the negative side of the hive mind, but the realizing that we are all people all on a journey, and that this small thing that we have is not quite so big as we make it out to be, because the world's gonna keeps going no matter what happens with that problem. But I'm gonna look up Sovereignty real quick. Okay, so what I'm getting from this reading is that you have been going after this for a while. You need to really, really take a break, reconnect with people, if not one specific person in general. Heal yourself. And then this Sovereign card, this is taking control and realizing and admitting that your choices are your own. And then you need to make maybe slightly different ones. If you have a goal and you're not reaching that goal, then your choices might be to blame. So you need to look at them as, oh, well, this person did this, so I couldn't do this, not that. Holdings, what is it? Contraband. Again, another card I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, that's a card of not overthinking the past. So you need to, after you take this little healing break, you need to take control of yourself and your choices, especially when that comes to responsibility for choices made in the past. But let it go. Don't hold on to the past. Those are all things that happened for a reason. It brought you to where you are. It's not time to lament the past or get lost in it. It is time to move and get to work. Staying grounded is what you need here. Or not, obviously staying grounded is what you need. Rest is what you need to stay grounded. Make sure that in your expansion, you are taking plenty of days in between that expansion to rest, to ruminate on what you've learned, and to then figure out how to enact it in your life. Don't just be like, okay, well, that's cool, then I know that now. Figure out and go from there, plan how to enact it in your life as well. And then New Ether. This is the creation of a whole new world. And then bottom of the deck, we've got Tower Takeover. Be right back. Okay, so New Ether is not necessarily a new world. It's a creation of a new world for sure, but it's uninhibited joy. And with the bottom of the deck being Tower Takeover, this is calamity. This is destruction. You don't need to be partying right now. You need to, and you don't need to be going 100 miles an hour either. You need to be going at a calm, steady, flat rate. If you go too fast, you're going to spin out, you're going to burn out, you're going to crash. None of those things. If you want to stay grounded during your expansion, stay grounded. Take days for self-care. That's what all these things are talking about, is don't take things so seriously, but take them seriously enough. It's not life or death if you don't learn these things, or if you don't get to experience one certain thing in one certain facet of somebody else's life. It's fine if you don't get to experience that at that time. You might not be meant to at that time. What you need to do is make sure you are going at a steady pace, not getting discouraged. If you're blocked in one direction, take a different one. But make sure you are resting. You are not partying. You need to rest and you need to heal so you can take responsibility for the decisions that you have made thus far, and more importantly, the ones you make in the future. What's happened in the past has already happened. All you can do is learn from it. You can't live there, okay? And not everything is as serious as you make it out to be. Again, don't take it so seriously. Dog's the game. Not everything has to have something dark behind it. I hope this helped. Love you.